Yes, welcome. It's another beautiful day. So, as we're about to begin our journey from this workout, so we are going to run. After the run, we'll do some press up, some ab rolling, you know. Then we're gonna talk, we're gonna discuss. All right? So, no panic, no pressure. Relax and have a good time. All right? Boom, boom, boom. Make sure you keep fit and all that. All right? Yes, yes. We'll keep going. We will keep going and going and going. Relentless, nonetheless. All right. I'm kitting up, ready for the run, ready for the move. All right, thank you. Let's get down to business. Welcome. Welcome. Hi. What's up? How you doing? How's your day going? How are you over there? How's it going? Nice. I feel you, my friend. You're running. This is the boogeyman. First the gladiator. Man, how is he going, friend? Yeah, we'll keep moving. No room for weakness. No room for excuses. Push! Yes. Forward. Yes. Yes. Welcome, man. Binky, I'm Mr. Goggin. Yes. How's it going? I just went a threshold. So if you are here right now, you are witnessing a record breaking something, Yes, I increased my speed limit from 8.0 as of last week to 8.5 this week. Yes, so we will go again. 7.5, 7.5, you know. By next week, I'm about we keep on increasing the speed. All right? Yes. So next thing's next is for workout. All right? We will do some shadow boxing, some press up, and some rowing. Don't stop. Never stop. Don't stop. Never stop. We won't quit. Never give up, my friend. We keep going. Yes. Like Krogan said, keep going. Yes, Zin. You got it right. Yes, Jim. You got it absolutely right. All right. We're not stopping anytime soon. We're not stopping. All right? Ooh. Ooh. Easy. Easy, my friend. All right. Remember your shadow boxing. Okay? In. Okay. Remember the start of our boxing is speakable. All right? Or you can implement these moves with any style of your choosing. If you are more of Muhammad Ali, the one that fights outside the box, Muhammad Ali is this way. He fights outside. Nah, but you are more of pickable. Yes. Let's take some press up to that. Yeah. We keep on pushing. Nonetheless. Okay. Let's go. Bro, can you do me a favor? That my office chair. Can you bring it back with you? Oh, okay. So read up. All right. Maybe some other time. We go. Yes. How you doing, my friend? Are you ready for more? We're not stopping yet. Hold on. Nonetheless, sleight of hand. If I were a magician, when a letter. Okay, let's get down to business. Say less, say less. We here. How you doing, my friend? Yes. Just have some brief workout. Then just have some water. Refreshing. Refreshing. A little bit. Yes. So I got my Rubik's Cube here with me. That's right here with me. And to begin with this life and everything, I would like to express my main reason for joining this life and everything. So one of the reasons why I just joined this life. After a brief workout, I've been working out for quite a while now. So once I'm working out, I stream live, and I thank you for joining, for being part of this. Yes. So I've always wanted to stream in live stream, to be sincere with you. The first time I knew about YouTube was in 2015. Yes, 2015. And it was amazing. I'm not kidding. Because then we didn't have much data or subscription, for searching the internet. But I had this phone that time, the BlackBerry Z10. So it was a very nice phone as of that time, So I meant like, at that time I was looking at some Prime videos. I think it's one of the things that was popular during those times. When I entered, I could see some things there. I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So I wanted to go live and all that. I wanted to, shoot some prank videos, but I never did. Yeah, I never did. Even when I went to the Philippines, I wanted to conduct some videos. Then during the pandemic, I did some and all that. Yeah, and that was it. Till I came back to Nigeria. Before I started shooting, I learned my boxing skills in the Philippines. But I've actually wanted to be a boxer for a long time. Yeah, I've always wanted to box. But here, I'm from Nigeria. Or here in Nigeria, you can't. It's very rare for you to find a boxing gym or anything that promotes boxing. And mind you, I resided in Anambra State in Nigeria. That's my home state, okay? The place is a rural state. Even though people that reside in those states are intellectual, but the surrounding and the environment is no place to write home about, man, honestly. The place was really messed up. So that's how I didn't get to box. For the fact that there was no training ground and I couldn't even express my dreams to my dad. that I wanted to box. Even though at childhood age I was furious, you know, I was relentless. I could fight. Wow, 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 wow. Commander, Commander Wolf is here with us. Actually, I train with Peekaboo boxing. All right, I'm a Peekaboo boxer. But to become a Peekaboo boxer, I saw Mike Tyson. It was like I knew Mike Tyson, to be honestly. And relatively, I would say that I'm similar height with him. So I trained like Mike Tyson. So I was trying to see what he does and, keeping tab with him. Wow, Commander, you are doing nice, man. You train with Soviet style, Sambo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Judo. That's lots of technique, man. I'm sure you can be a very source of help, like self-defense and all that. That's really interesting. But I train with the Peekaboo. I'm a Peekaboo boxer, the style. I'm a Peekaboo boxer. So I train like Mike Tyson. Weave, all under, under. So that's so I never got to train here in Nigeria till I left this country. When I went to the Philippines, once again, I was in the rural part of the Philippines. Okay, I was in the rural part of the Philippines. Yeah, so I didn't get to box till after 2019. That's when I actually met this guy, one of my friend. He showed me. He just came to my city, even though I've met him a couple of times in a different city when we went to play football. So I met him. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I started boxing for the first time in the year 2019. Yeah, yeah, Commander. I started training in 2019. That's when I first got the chance to have a boxing coach. He learned boxing. Then that's my first time to see the boxing ring for the first time, 2019. I was in my 20s. Then I saw the boxing ring. It was amazing because my friend told me, I told that my friend that took me there. I told him that I like boxing. I want to box, but I've not had the opportunity to box or seen anywhere boxing or anything. He said, there in the Dakopan, because in the Philippines, I resided in San Carlos. So that's a city called Dakopan City. That's when he told me, let's go over there. I know someone that can show you where they box. So we went to the Dakopan City. That's when he showed me a man. He was training some kids in the jiu-jitsu, all the karate. He was training these kids, but he said he doesn't handle boxing. Then that they would take me to someone that boxes. That's where we went to another place in that same city, Dakupan. Then I met this trainer. Yeah, when I met this trainer, it was really interesting. Hmm? It was really interesting. Wow. Wow, that's really nice, Commander. Wow. Congratulations, man. You are really doing well, Commander. Keep it up, man. It's good that you started a long time. That means you are developing on your skills, improving on your skills to get better on your craft, because it's good to have self-defense, even though you don't go professionally or anything. And remember, I'm sure you are aware that boxing, any of these skills is primarily is discipline, basically. You know, you have to discipline yourself with the craft. Yeah, I'm sure you are aware of that, Commander. I'm sure you are aware. Yeah. So that's how I went there. That's how I met this guy. He's a, he's actually a traffic, officer, but he also trains some kids. There are some kids there that he trains to. So I met him. Then we talked about beginning our training. So I started to train. I started to walk, man. So I started to train. So each day from my city, San Carlos City, Pangasinan. From there, I went to Dakupan every morning. You know, Yes, 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 yes. I agree with you. Of course, of course, Commander, you have to focus on the opponent, try to understand their rhythm, the pattern they are coming from. Because life basically revolves like chess. I agree with you, man. You know, so you have to maneuver, watch the opponent, how they are moving and all that. I totally agree with you, my friend. Yes, I do. Yeah. So that's it, man. That's it, man. That's how I started my boxing career. So every day, remember, I'm a student as of this time. So every day from San Carlos, I went to Dakopan City to train. After the training, I'll go back to my city, shower, and then straight to school. So I will be in school. So I did this every morning, every morning. Then immediately between those my training days, I had the opportunity to fight because I was like, I'm ready. Every new boxer or every new fighter is always like, I can do this. I'm ready to fight. If you've watched, if you've watched, what's the name? Creed. Trainers. When once a new fighter, a new boxer starts to fight, you always feel like, I can train. I can do this. I can do this, man. I'm ready to fight anyone. But I felt like I was ready, even though it wasn't substantial enough, if I'm being honest with myself. Okay, but I was like, I can go. I can actually fight. At least I want to have a one-time boxing fight. So one time, my coach that time he called me that, yeah, we're having a fight over here. Come with your glove and all that if you want to box. So I said, yeah, in the capacity. So I went there. I saw some people boxing. Even some of the kids that I trained with, they were fighting some amateur fights. They were boxing. Boxing. So later on, my coach came to me and said, "Wow, man, you won't be fighting today. The person that you're supposed to box didn't come." I was like, okay, maybe some other time. Right. So I have to wait a bit. Then another time, my coach called me to come and see some boxing fight again. I came, but the fight didn't go through. So I saw three different boxing tournaments in the Philippines, but I wasn't part of it because basically the person that I'm supposed to fight didn't show up. So that's when 2020 struck. We all know what happened, the pandemic. So that's how I stopped boxing. But I didn't stop boxing basically because I was fighting in my room, doing some shadow boxing. I was watching clips, watching Mike Tyson, trying to follow through with what Mike Tyson did, basically. So that's how 2019 exhausted. That's how 2020 finished because throughout the whole year, we were basically at home. So I was training at home, learning the boxing, mastering my craft. Let me have some water, my friend. Mm. I was mastering my craft. Yeah, till 2021 down. That's when I graduated, actually. So I graduated in school for my discipline, radiology technology, medical imaging. So I left school, you know. Of course, Commander, I know who that is. That guy is vicious. Khabib. Yeah, honest Commander, I know Khabib. Khabib is a very disciplined fighter. He's a very good fighter indeed. That's in MMA. He fought in the UFC, basically. Yeah, I'm aware of Khabib, my friend. I'm aware. Yeah. So that's it, man. Wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's very good that you met him. Interesting, my friend. It's very, very interesting. I'm sure he's a very good man. I'm aware of that. When I see him, I know he must have a good heart. And he's disciplined. He's a disciplined fighter. He's a disciplined fighter. And I'm sure whoever he trains have a high time of becoming a better fighter with the work ethics and methods. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm sure he's a very good man. You met him this Saturday, Commander? It meant last week Saturday. That was it. That's when you met Khabib, or sometime on Saturday. Wow, wow, wow! Interesting, my friend. Interesting. For you to meet Khabib, that's a very nice something. It's a big something, you know. Oh yeah, nice one. So 2021, I came back here, back to Nigeria. So I still had to, continue with my training. So when I went, wow, wow, wow. So Khabib went to a speaking and an event in Chicago. How was the event? What was he talking about? What interest? What was he saying about? For Khabib to be there. What was the event all about? Was he promoting a fight? What was he doing? Yeah. So that's how I trained. So in 2021, I came back to Nigeria. Then that's how I continued my boxing skills, basically. Mm, and he's fate as champion. That wow, wow. Yeah, I think one of his lives there, he talked about he wrestled with beer, right? He wrestled with beer. Man, that's vicious, man. That's a strong training. And something I know about them, they trained in the mountains and all that. They trained in mountains, becoming stronger and stronger by all day. It's very good to know if your child wants to fight, if you say boxer or anything. It's very, very beneficial, my friend. Very, very, Because I actually like fighting. I love boxing. I love boxing so much with passion, you know. But boxing wasn't always all that I love. When I was still in high school, I actually wanted to be an actor, you know, yeah. Plus other dreams. So started the boxing. I started the boxing because it kept on resonating with me. I love boxing. I want to fight. I really want to fight because I love the idea of protecting yourself, being on guard at all times. You have to protect yourself not to be hit. My friend, oh, yes, oh. And this is actually sweat. This is sweat, man. I just walked out. If you were here with me earlier, I walked out. So this is just the sweat on me, basically. So it's just trying to dry up. I ran on the treadmill. Then I had some boxing press up, some ab rolling, So trying to keep fit then, and I'm addressing you right now. So that's the reason why my face is oily. Yeah. So I'm talking about how I began boxing, even though I've had the dream of boxing for a very long time. Do you want to? I'm a pickable boxer. All right. Bam. So for in pickable, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So I've mastered the craft of pickable, even though there's always room for improvement. So I can so I can go on and on and on. That's the act of the pickable, man. Why? Why are you saying, my friend? Oh, one, for normal basic boxing, okay, they call this one. They call the jab one. You know, remember, each time you jab, you defend. When you box, you defend. Okay, so when you jab, you defend. They call this one. But in pickable, your left hand is your one. The hook is one. The right hook is two. Then uppercut three. Uppercut four. To the stomach five. To the stomach six. Then seven is the jab in the pickable boxing, and eight is jab to the belly. That's eight pickable boxing styles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, normally I would be like this, you know. I will talking machine. I will talking machine in this manner. Okay. Normally I would be like this. I will be like this. I will move, 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 move. So I will be like this to keep my eye on you. All right. And then I'll be watching the opponent's reading. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. So I was talking about how I started the boxing basically because I've always wanted to box. I've always wanted to box. So I got the opportunity in 2019. That's when I got the opportunity to actually see a boxing ring for the first time, to actually train. But it didn't go through because 2020 pandemic struck. Then that's when pandemic struck. Then as of 2021, I left the country. So I haven't the opportunity to, do others. So I kept on training and training and training. Yeah. Protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times, at all costs. Because the best boxer is the one that hits and never gets hit. Okay? Yeah. So that's how I continued my training, basically. I continued my training and I'm here today, you know? And I'm here today and I'm speaking to you, you know? So I train. Boxing is part of my life. So I began swimming and all that. And, I wanted to, apart from boxing, I have other interests. I love streaming. I'm a good gamer, actually. Yeah, I'm a good gamer. I game pretty well. But as of right now, I'm not gaming. I didn't even play much game. Didn't play much game in life. But each time I have the pad, I play well. You know, the video games. I don't even have one going up, but I'm a good gamer. That I know of. But I'm sure you some in due time you'll get to witness the play, and we're gonna play together. You know, so we're gonna play some games. So, and the reason why I'm shooting, why I'm going live, as of right now, is to express myself to you so that you will know how everything is going, and consecutively how we're going live basically. So you are stuck with me, and I am stuck with you. We are in this together. you know. So I actually want a growth on my YouTube channel. To be frank with you, you know. So I would like YouTube to monetize my channel so that at least I can earn while doing what I'm doing and exploring my interest because I really have a lot of interest and things that interest you. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So we'll be going deep, 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 deep and deeper. And that's why I'm saying we're not stopping anytime soon. All right? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, my friend? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, can you please give me a show of hand by indicating you can hear me, please? I will really love it to know that I'm communicating, you know. You don't have to say anything, maybe an emoji or a thumbs up or a heart, you know. Mhm. So with this, I will believe that I'm communicating that you can hear what I'm saying, right? I'm sure you can. Mhm. Mind you, during my time in the Philippines, that's how I learned how to solve the Rubik's Cube. That's how I learned it. Yes, during my senior secondary years, we had Rubik's Cube that time. It was in school, but I didn't solve it. I didn't solve it. I'm telling you, you know, I didn't even collect my own because when you pay, you will get the Rubik's Cube with your books. But I didn't get to get mine because I keep going back there. But they didn't provide it. My country. If I enter my country, that's not what I'm here to talk about. So, so what motivated me to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube is the movie Pursuit of Happiness. That really gave me the motivation to solve the Rubik's Cube. Okay. When I saw that movie, I was watching the movie in my friend's house in the year 2020. Yeah, 2020 was an eye-opener year for me, and I'm sure it was for you and lots of us. We got to discover lots of things about us. You know, so the movie Pursuit of Happiness motivated me to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. If you remember the scene, if you've seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness, where Will Smith, he's the actor in the movie, when he was trying to communicate with this. I think as of that time, the Rubik's Cube just came out, and he was trying to communicate with this broker. So they entered the same car. So that's why he was trying to solve the Rubik's Cube. And the guy was like, this is it's impossible. It's impossible to solve. But so Will Smith collected it and was like, no, it's not. Then he started to, solve it. He started to solve the Rubik's Cube. I'm like, wow. Then after solving it, I found it interesting. I was like, man, I have to learn this. I have to learn how to solve this Rubik's Cube. So I searched for it. I saw some. I think did I even purchase I think I purchased it online. I purchased the Rubik's Cube online. So after I searched for 3x3, for the bookshop that I went to, they didn't have the one I was looking for. They had 2x2 and all that. But that's not what I'm there for. So I had to order online. So the one that I ordered online came, that was in Philippines, because I lived in the Philippines for 5 years. That's where I had my studies. So so I purchased so I basically learned how to solve the Rubik's Cube from YouTube. That's where I learned. So I had to watch. I had to watch and see how it solved till I found this one video. This one video that taught me how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So that's how I started to learn how to solve the cube. You know, I learned, I learned, I learned, I learned, I learned, I learned, I learned. And I learned how it's done, basically. So the Rubik's Cube is it's not much of a hassle. All you just have to know is the steps, what you have to imply, things you have to implement to get what you are looking for. You know, that's how you will learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube and the solved. You know, it's solved basically. That's how you solve the Rubik's Cube. So the movie Pursuit of Happiness motivated me to learn how to solve this. Okay, even though I've always wanted to solve. So the movie taught me how to, and I learned how to do it basically. So in that year 2020, I learned how to solve the Sudoku because I've always wanted to learn that. How is Sudoku being solved? How do these people do this? That's what I've always wondered. How people that worked on Sudoku, how they did it. So I got on. I learned how to solve this thing, man. You know, how to solve Sudoku and all that. So we learned a lot. I really learned a lot from the adventure and the process. Hmm. So, so I will stand up a bit. So maybe just in 10 minutes time, we're going to have some shadow boxing. Okay. We will shadow box. I can show you some move once again in boxing, you know. So now, can you watch this, Mike? Mike Tyson moves. Okay. Mhm. Yes. Indeed, water is life. Indeed, indeed it is. Indeed, indeed it is. I'm not even kidding, man. I'm not even kidding. Yes, yes, I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy. Yes, remember, whatever that goes on in your life is a blessing in disguise. Don't chicken out, okay? Never chicken out, my friend. Never, never chicken out. Keep on hustling. Keep on moving. Keep on pushing. Okay? I got my gloves here. I got my gloves here. So maybe we're going to train with the boxing gloves. Mhm. Pow, 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 pow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay? So we're likely to train with this. Yeah, that is it basically. We're going to train with this. Whoa, 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 whoa. To knock out any opponent. Remember, the key basic something in boxing is keeping protecting yourself at all times. You have to take it very, very serious. Don't lose your guard and receive punches left and right and center. Pooh, pooh. No. Protect yourself. Move your head. If you saw Mike Tyson's fight with Holyfield, some of the times he lost his fights, you will see that Mike Tyson he wasn't moving any longer, It's more stiff. If Costamato was there, you tell him, Mike, move your head. He's supposed to move. Mike Tyson's supposed to be evading punches, not standing in the way of them to hit him, which is not appropriate, my friend. So I say, boxer, as a fighter that you are, you have to move at all times. Okay? Don't be stagnant. Don't be a standing tree to be hit. Okay? Move at all times. Move left, move right, move left, move right, move, shift, move, shift. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. So right now I will show you some boxing move. Yeah. I will show you your punches, your strikes, how to attack your opponent, regardless. Okay? So are you ready for this? I say, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Hope you are ready, my friend. Hope you are ready. Let's get down to business. Don't give up. Basically, I can play some songs for you here, but YouTube and copyright, they're not friendly. So I will show you the boxing move. Remember, I am more concentrated on the Pikibu boxing style. That's where I'm more based on. But I know how to fight the Muhammad Ali boxing style, but I can't implement that. Muhammad Ali, he didn't protect himself most times. He was more of head movement, head down. He's an outside boxer, outside fighter. But we are aggressive. We are pushing in, moving in to get a better fight. So Muhammad Ali's fighting style is unique. That's why he's a great, and his name has been written in the world best. You can't talk about boxing without calling the name Muhammad Ali. So Muhammad Ali is a very good boxer, to be precise. So I will just get into this. So you will see what I'm about to show you. Okay? You will see this. You will see this. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, that is boxing. Choo, 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 choo. Boom. Pow. Okay, that's the boxing style and boxing move. So let's put on some gloves. So I'm going to show you the peekaboo boxing style. All right, the peekaboo, the peekaboo, peekaboo. Pow. Okay. Remember to be a vicious fighter. No mercy. No mercy, my friend. No mercy. No mercy. There's no room for weakness. No room for excuses. Okay? If it's Mike Tyson, before he bounce on you, he will press in. Daniel Dubois, the dynamite. All right. So for the peekaboo, you protect yourself at all times. Remember, this is very crucial to protect yourself at all given time. All right. Once you're protected, remember you're one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's the 8 peekaboo boxing punches. Okay. So one. Power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you are boxing, you're moving, move out, moving, move out, circle, opening, move, move. So someone commented on one of my shots one certain time. He was like, "Yeah, this is self-taught. It's actually self-taught, you know, because I learned the peekaboo by watching Mike Tyson, basically." Yeah. So that's the honest truth. Okay. So this is one. You know, and this is southpaw. Boom, 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 boom. But if I'm MMA fighter, I will be like this. Poo, T, pow, pow, boom, boom, boom. Remember, when you throw a punch, defend. When you throw a punch, defend yourself. When you throw a punch, defend yourself. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. And you can, okay? Boom, boom. You know, that's boxing for you. Nonetheless. That's boxing for you. Yeah. So, as I've showed you the boxing style, the next thing is, you know, let me let me get the gloves off. Okay. Pow, pow. So if you were fighting like Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather that is fighting this way. The fighting style is nice, but I'm not that kind of a boxer. You know? I'm more of, you know. So maybe I might go this way. Before I'm being punched, I might block in this manner. The- When I started training in, when I started training in just as of 2023. That's when I learned for the first time. Pally. The coach that was telling me was like, when you throw a punch, the pally. You throw- It was it was strange to me, you know. I didn't adapt to that quickly because I've never seen such instruction in boxing, and and I was asked to pally, 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 pally. Ah, but I was more of let's dig in, man. Who is this? Let's demolish this opponent. You know, I didn't have time to even to take out punches with my hands. I was more of let's move in, let's let's zip in and eliminate this opponent. Okay, we take down. This is a takedown technique. All right, yeah. So let's get back to position. So this is where we at. We ain't stopping anytime soon, my friend. I am here with you. Here, I'm sweating profusely. And I'm telling you, this place is sweaty. You know, I've dripped and dripped and dripped. Maybe, no, not even maybe in the near future, we can we can implement better things, you know. So after the workout, we can have just 5 to 10 minutes break, you know. Then so I can take some shower, then we can proceed with the actual event, you know. But as of now, I will just keep it running. So we can keep on speaking. So shoot I wanted to shoot some video today. You know, right now I'm streaming in my mobile. I wanted to stream with my laptop and camera, which I have right here. So this here, what I have here is Canon CO3 Mark II. Okay, so it's my brother's. So I wanted to stream with it as of last week because I prepared for this actually. I wanted to give you guys a very nice and quality stream. So that's when I have this my brother's camera. You know, I've used it to shoot some of the long form videos you've seen. All the long form videos that you have been seeing. That's what I used to create those videos. So as of that time, I got video capture card as of last week. You know, the tripod that I'm using as of right now, I got it last week. I wanted to, put out the best quality out there. But after plugging everything, my video capture card and on, then I ran some tests, but it didn't go quite right. It didn't go quite right, to be frank with you. It didn't go well because sometimes a bit, it will, the video capture card or the one plugged to my Canon will default. It will pull for some reason. But no, the sound that USB makes once it's plugged in. So it didn't go well. And after setting up my channels and everything with OBS, everything that I did, after setting up everything, still I was having some technical issues. So I had to abort the stream on laptop. I have to abort it. And that's why I'm streaming here with my mobile. But I promise myself and I'm promising you that we will have a better studio. Yes. We will put out the best quality where we have all that we need. The cameras will be streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. Because that's why I wanted to stream on both. If I streamed on here on YouTube. I wanted to stream on Twitch too, but it didn't happen, because of the malfunction and the technical issues. So, but that will be fixed in due time, so that we can stream on YouTube and Twitch. It's a very nice platform. So when we are streaming there, you can have the best quality of everything. I remember we are going to game, all right? Hmm? Not at all times, but we are definitely going to game. We will game sometimes, mission games, because I like mission games. Mission games are very nice, you know. Mission games are nice. You can, we can go on adventures together. So please subscribe, man. I really need you to, so we can grow together. Because what is coming is huge. Remember, we are the storm. The wave before the storm, once it hits, it's not going by. This is a tornado move. This right here is a tornado move. Okay. So we are going to game, we are going to visit some countries. I've always wanted to tour Africa. I love Africa so much. So I've always wanted to visit other African countries, tour their surroundings, know the language they speak, the food they eat, their way of life. Not just Africa, all the continents. We are going to tour them all. I promise you that. Yes. And I am promising myself too. We are going to tour the African countries, you know. So we are going to see their way of life, the way they do, the way they live, what they eat. And I'm putting out a warning beforehand. Yes, I love food. I like to eat. I love to eat. But I don't eat everything. Okay? Yeah, I don't eat everything. There's some food that I will see, but I will feel like I'm not eating this. Not in despise or anything or the people that eat such, but in a manner that I don't find it appealing, maybe from sight or the presentation of the meal is not giving. It's not something I can eat. So I have to put it out there. When we start touring countries, I won't be eating everything, but I will try out some food that looks appealing, that I'm sure that you want me to try. Yes, I drink a lot of water, a lot of water. I don't even know how many gallons I drink. I'm a water drinker. I still have more here. After this is done, I will drink more and more and more. Once I'm speaking, then I will need more water, more and more, more and more. Hmm? Yes. So maybe next time, how do you see this landscape? Remember, I'm streaming with my phone. How is it? Should I go landscape next time? Because I'm currently streaming on portrait. So should I stream landscape next time? Or is this portrait okay for now? Remember, we are going to stream in a bigger platform and bigger settings and all that. So this is our upbringing. But for this upbringing, do you think we need to stream on landscape or portrait? Which one would be much better? I wonder. Have any suggestions on that? I would like to hear. Bring it in, my friend. I'm all ears. I'm here for you. Whatever you need, whatever you need, I am here for you. Yeah, right now I'm reading this book, The Power of Habit. You know, it's a very nice book basically, but I'm still reading it. I've read same as ever. You know, even though when I read some books, I don't feel like going back to read them again. But I'm trying to see that book that will make me want to read them again. Even though when I'm reading them, I feel like I have to read this twice. It's not something that I'll just read once and drop, you know. So in this book, I'm in I'm currently at page 20. uh, I'm currently at page 20. It's talking about again. So I will begin from page 20 in this book. So I still have a lot to cover from this book. I actually got this. My brother and I got this book, Disruptive Thinking, from my brother, on his birthday. He loves reading, my big brother. So we got this book for him on his birthday. So one day I saw it, I was like, which book is this? He was like, oh, it's the one that you guys got me on my birthday. I was like, it's more likely that we got this for him. So I took the book. This book is by T.D. Jenks. So I took the book and I started reading. So I'm at page 66. I've been reading this for a long time though. So then I stopped because I wasn't finding it that much interesting or engaging. Not that the book is not interesting though, but I stopped because I came across all this something that said that who told you that you have to finish a book that you started reading? There are thousands, millions, and billions of books to read. Why are you stuck in one that you have to finish one book? So that's when I stopped. If I'm not finding that book much engaging for a while, I can just drop it. So even though when I started reading this, I kept on reading. I read it all the time. But I stopped sometime I stopped reading it. Before I read a little bit again for a while now, but for now it's here. But I finished. If you know this book, what's it called? Same as ever. It's a very nice book. Things that never change. It's a very nice and interesting book. I think I would recommend that for your leisure time when you are eating. If you are the one that press your phone while you are in the restroom, you can replace it with reading. Yeah, you can replace that with reading. While you're in the restroom, you can read a bit. When you are out, when you are eating, you can read. Because I'm trying to do that actually. I try to implement reading while I'm eating because it's good to read more, especially if you are getting old. You need to read for retentive memory, you know. So you can't be forgetting and forgetting and forgetting. I'm sure you know the importance of reading. Yeah. So my brother, you see this Rubik's cube. I have to. So I got this here in Nigeria. I'm telling you, it is very hard to find the Rubik's cube in Nigeria. I'm not joking with you. Searched and searched and searched and searched to get this Rubik's cube, but I didn't find any. You will ask me why. Why is that? I don't know why the Rubik's cube is very hard and difficult. Maybe it's because we didn't call it anything here. It's not that important to us. That's what that's what I'm noticing. When I was in Anambra State, my home state, I searched for Rubik's cube in the market, a whole big market. I took out my time. I went in there. I was searching for the Rubik's cube. I searched and searched and searched. I searched and searched and searched. I asked and asked until I came upon an old school friend of mine. You know, this friend of mine is not actually my friend, but he's my friend, a schoolmate, a classmate rather. But we have never been in the same class, but we are in the same set. You know, maybe we are in junior high school or then in primary school. I knew him. Then in senior secondary, we were in the same school. Then I was a technical student and he was a science student, you know. But at this time when I was searching for this, that might be in 2022 or 2023. 2020, it's likely to be 2022. I searched for the Rubik's Cube in a full market, bro. When you see the market, you'll be like, yes, you will see it there. But when I entered this market, I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched, but I didn't see this. So when I was in Kano, another state in Nigeria, I saw people selling Rubik's Cube. I was like, let me buy this. I bought it, but the Rubik's Cube is faulty. It's not it's not the right thing, It's messed up because it's not real. You know all those Rubik's Cube that are very stiff to turn, very discomforting. So I had to give it up. I had to give it up. So one morning before dawn, I came outside the gate of my compound that time, the place that people walk by. I dropped it, you know, in a way that someone lost it, so that anyone that is passing by can pick it and go. Because I didn't know who to give it to. So I lost it on purpose. So I dropped it outside my home and I left it for a lucky finder. Yeah. So that's how I got rid of that Rubik's Cube. And one thing is that they sell it quite pricey. It's always pricey. So after a long time, my brother and I were searching this. I finally found this. I finally found this. And again, I want another one because this one is already washed up. See, this one is already washed up. I would like to get another one, but it's very hard to see this. But before I got this, I ordered one online. That one was equally bad. It's not good, not very nice. So before I got this, I want to change this, but it's very hard for you to find this Rubik's Cube. And then this is the one that my brother got for me from the UK. I told him that, can you please buy some Rubik's Cube? Then he did. When he told me that he bought the impossible to solve, I'm like, what? Impossible to solve Rubik's Cube. So it's actually impossible to solve because this is the one that changes colors. This one changed color back and forth, back and forth. It wasn't easy for me to solve this. So I've not solved this for a very long time. So it's more likely that I will just have it as decoration without ever solving it. I don't know, man, but I've not solved this cube ever before. Ever before. I've not. Never solved this before. But I can solve the straightforward Ruby, the one that have similar color and pattern. And I can solve Sudoku. I can play the chess. I think I can do quite a lot. I'm versatile. Yeah. But you don't know that. But you will know very soon because you will be seeing me do more things, more couple of things in due time. Then you will know that we mean business. I'm sure you already know that we mean business. Yes, so I'm still talking to myself, speaking. I need to hydrate. I need to. Let me just have some water. Yes. We never going back, never relenting. Because this is a high pursuit, this is a high road. And I'm not here to waste your time, but we're here to have fun, to spend time together. You know, we know the best. We the best. We the best. We the best, my friend. And I'm sure once you join this, you'll be expecting me to box, to fight. I've done my morning routine, morning boxing. Maybe in the future I will fight again. I want to fight one man, just one man. That's where I want to box. At least I want to box. I want to fight with Paul. I want to fight with Jake Paul. That's where I want to fight with. But I'm sure Jake Paul will chicken out. One of the reasons is the name. You have to have a name for Jake Paul to fight you. Apart from having a name, you have to you have to be a washed out fighter. Maybe you are not really a boxer or you are a fighter once in your life. Maybe you are an MMA fighter. So I would like to fight that guy. You know, I think he's a boxer basically. He can fight, but I think I can take him. I think I can take him. If I had some training grounds, if I had to train to work out, that I will prepare for him. I will fight. I will fight to the last breath, to the last drop of blood, to the core. So that's why I want to fight. That's who I want to fight. Can you get him? That's who. That's who. Yes. So that's it, man. So I should be streaming on my laptop, but it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not as of right now, so you will get that in due time. You will get that in due time. Okay? So no cause for alarm. Okay? No cause for alarm. We're in this together. Yes. So, I'm here with you. We are here doing our thing, still discussing. And I would like to tell you something interesting. Okay? That back then in school, it wasn't an easy task. All right? It wasn't easy. But it was something very nice you know, and interesting. Yeah, I agree with you. So there's no much to deliberate on. What we know is that we are pushing and pushing and pushing. We are pushing and pushing and pushing. Eh, you go nowhere, my friend, because we are in this together. Where are you going? Come back. Stick with me. Oh, you mean not? Okay. Yes, we are in this together. Whether you like it or not. Remember, what we are doing now will keep on moving. Well, there's no going back. Okay? There's no going back. So, I sweat a lot. I sweat. By now, I should have showered. I'll clean up. But I've not cleaned up yet. That's why I said in the nearest future, after our training, after our morning workouts, we have some time, 5 to 10 minutes of highest 15 minutes time. Then we can have some time off. Okay. We can have some time for me to shower. And apart from showering, maybe we can eat on stream. Okay? We can eat on stream. I'm sure you love it. I'm sure you're gonna love this. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure, my friend. Yes. Yes. No, no. You know I in the beat. Yes. We keep on moving. We keep on moving. You know, there's no much to comprehend because as I'm here right now speaking to you, I feel excited. I am filled with joy. Internally, filled with joy. Filled with it. I'm happy that you are here with me. Even though, as of right now that I'm speaking to you, I have 0 people watching. But sometimes there will be 1 to 5, Maybe when I'm training, it can go higher. But I'm telling you, we will never stop. Okay? We will keep on pushing. Ah, stop, wait. Are you serious? No, there's no room for weakness, no room for excuses. So I am telling this to my future self and to future anyone that will watch this. Whatever you do in life, wherever it is, give up. Even though when it seems like no one is watching, don't give up. Keep on pushing. Keep on doing what you do. Get better. Push hard. Even push harder. But be smart. Don't exhaust yourself. but try to find loopholes and fill them up. Try to know what to do and do best. Use what you have, utilize them, use it and use it well. Because as of right now, what I have is my phone. Most of the things I have here is borrowed. Okay. Okay, my laptop is in front of me. I am streaming with my phone. This phone I got for myself when I was doing internship as a radiographer. That's how I got the phone. So, but the mic I'm using borrowed from my brother. The tripod is his. The the ring light is not even a ring light, but it's a square light. Yeah, for my brother also. So he's the one sponsoring all this basically. And this here is his camera. His Canon camera. This is his. And this balance on my head. Whoa. So I have a good head balance. Yeah. This I found this very hard to do back then when I was a kid. But as an adult, I found out that I could balance some things on my head, which is fascinating and amazing. You know, maybe I can move around in my culture. Some people can put this on and dance. You know, maybe someday I will show you that. Then we have it will be rectangular in this way. Then there are heads, maybe three here. That's in my culture, you know. Then they will be dancing, dancing. They are dancing, their dances are magnificent. Then they will dance and dance and dance and dance and dance. So I came across something that was telling me, a video that was saying that those heads they have on them in ancient days, those are dead warriors. After they have went out and conquered, then they now have those people on them that they will take back to their villages, to their respective towns, which is interesting to me. Very, very interesting to me. I'm very, very glad that you guys are here with me and stuff. Why on earth will I stop now? Why on earth? So we will keep running it. Remember, positivity is the best of all you can do. Having a clean mind, a clear mind, a clear goal. Don't stop, never stop. Okay? Yeah, that's it basically. And I'm sure some of you cannot hear me. Some of you can hear me depending on your language. But I hope there is a translator that can stop the words that are coming out from my mouth. It's yes. Mm. Look at my hair. If you look at my hair, you see like I shaved my hair off. I started to have this hair. I, I'm the one that did this. I'm the one that shaved my hair. I barbed my hair myself. I actually started shaving and barbing myself back then when I was in high school. That's when I started to grow a little bit of beard. Then I was shaving myself every now and then. But what you are seeing now, I did it myself. I did it myself. This is all by chance. All by choice, my friend. All by choice. So There's no room for weakness. There's no room for excuses. Why then will I stop? Then will I relax? When I can keep going and going. And I know that people that are for me will come for me. People that are for you will be there for you. Why stop now? That are for you will be there for you. Yeah. Yes. And that's it basically. There's no room for weakness, no room for excuses. Just pushing hard and hard and hard and harder. Getting better, getting better. You know what I mean? Never stop, never relent, never give up, never listen to naysayers. You know? Yeah. So you have to keep on pushing, man, regardless of how things are, regardless of how things are moving, regardless of what is going on in your life. You have to keep on pushing. You have to keep on striving, knowing that fully well that what is yours will get to you. Why stop now? Why stop now? No. Keep going. Keep going. If you are people that believe in third dimension, fourth dimension, your someone in dimension will tell you, why stop now? Keep moving. Keep moving. And I actually want you to keep moving. I don't want you to stop, my friend. Please don't. Please don't. Please. Don't stop. Okay. This is my chat. And this is me speaking. This is me interacting. You know, I've dropped some couple of videos. So I've been dropping boxing videos is because of one of the things that I like to do, I love to do, that I can do without any without much equipment. I can box anywhere, I can try to box anywhere. So that's one of the reasons, even though there are no much equipment or for me to go to the gym is not really accessible and all that. But one thing I have is that I have the boxing skills, but I can do what I can do as of now, you know. So boxing is part of my life. So apart from boxing, I still have other things to do, you know. As I told you earlier, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We are not done. I promise you. We are not done. We are not. We are not done because we are still going to stream live. We are going to visit other African countries. We are going to tour Europe. We are going to tour Asia. I really love Asian countries, you know. I love a peaceful surrounding. People that have peace in them, that have lots of love to share. So we are going to visit the Asian countries. We are going to tour Europe, you know, the European countries, not South America and North America. There is no much countries in South in North America, you know, but we are going to tour all these continents. Maybe Atlantic. I don't know. I don't think they even accept people there. But we are going to visit those countries. Okay. Africa. We are going to tour Africa. We are going to tour Asia. Asia is going to be huge. It's going to be wide. Because when I will be touring Asia, I will show you my country, my city when we visit the Philippines. Because the Philippines is a big part of my life and upbringing. You know, that's when I was. The Philippines played a big role in molding who I am. That's where I saw life for what it is. One thing I didn't like about the Philippines is that there's no much job. You know, there's no much job for foreigners in that country. Maybe there's no much jobs for their countrymen. But one thing I know is that once you graduate from school, there is a job for you. You know, that's it. That is it. So why stop now? Why stop now? Why stop now? Why? Why stop now? Oh, let me straighten my back. Hmm. Why stop now? Let me straighten. I go far in my survival. That's how he goes. That's how he goes. That's how he goes. Boom, 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 bam. That's a boxing move. Ti, 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 ti. Boom, boom. Okay. So I have to stretching myself. Yes. So maybe next time we'll be streaming on landscape and not portrait, because it seems like this landscape is okay though, but just next time we'll go on landscape and see how it goes. So I'm sure you are with me. I'm sure you are with me. So I've made that decision. So from this week you'll be seeing landscape and we'll find out how it goes basically. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Uh-huh. What do you think? Me stop now? No, I won't stop because this is how we are going. We are going to go longer, longer and longer. Not just because we are going longer, because you're a part of me. We are here in this, and I'm a part of you. Okay, we are in this together. We are stuck. We are one. You are my brother, and I am your brother. You are my sister, and I am. Okay, we are friends basically. So don't let anyone bring you down. Never. Don't let that happen. I'm not here to give you advice. So always strive for positive energy. Positive energy is the way to go. Surround yourself with people that will uplift you. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, ha, ha. So my boxing fans and boxing friends, they tell me, I thought you are only boxing. Why are you just standing and you are not fighting? It's because I'm not just boxing for boxing. I love boxing. I might fight in the near future, but not now. Anyways. Not now. Because I will just speak and speak and do other things that are good and necessary. No need to do anything irrational. No need. No need. You do agree with me. So everything we do have to be has to be on point. Remember, there's no room for perfection. Be yourself. Do things accordingly. Yeah, you know. So that is it. That is it. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Be yourself, my friend. Be yourself. So this is one of my skills. There are a lot more. There are a lot more. There. There. Boom, 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 boom. There are a lot more. You can search on something and what when they say someone puts on, what is the psychology behind when someone puts on the left shoe or the right shoe first? Mm. Do you know what's the psychology? What's the psychology behind behind when someone puts on puts on a particular pair of shoe before another, puts on, let's say, the left shoe before the right. What do you think happens? Because I've heard about a research on that. I don't even know if the research is something, but yeah, I've wanted to check on that. Mm, but so that's what I'm doing right now, just working on it. And, then in YouTube, when you will watch and watch, you will see lots of things, lots and lots of things. They will do some research and they tell you whatever they know. They will tell you whatever they know. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Eh, maybe I have it. I want to do some press up. I really want to do. Ooh, I want to do some. But for me to do this, I'll have to move camera. I don't know if it's possible because I'm feeling like pressing. Okay, let's do it with Shane. Can you see me? One. Yes. 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 I love this. I really do. I love it. Why stop now? I will never stop till I see Mama smiling. You're forevermore. So it goes. I'm currently listening to this one. This is one of my vibing songs right now. So it goes by Black Sheriff and Fireboy DML. I've been working on some and the parts and so it goes and so we go and so we go and so you go. See this life is in the holy road. Every day hustle for the dough. I'm on the road. Put my body, my mind, and my soul. That's why that's why me, I head to the top. Cause man, I've been working. Nobody fit stop me. Mm? See many people talk, many people do, many people many people yarn, many people try. But I keep walking. Nothing fit disturb me. Not by me. Mm? And I will never rest till I see Mama smiling. VS Diamonds dancing. We are up forevermore. Ah, yeah. Oh. oh, more, oh, 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 oh. Mm. Sleep, sleep, sleep punches. Uppercut. Mm. Uppercut. Mm. Hook. Up. Boom. 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 You know, the peekaboo boxing is that simple. It's really that simple. Really that simple. Hook. 1, 2, 1, 2. Goes to the jaw from the side. Here, 4, 5, 6. Pick up 6, 7, 8. You know. So I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. I couldn't ask for more. I couldn't ask for more. Why? Why should I ask for more? Why then should I? Because we are in this together, so we are just running it, putting it together, doing the things we do, doing the things we do, basically. No hassle, no disturbance. Just what we are doing right here is hard work and systems. You know, don't lose scared. Don't lose scared. Don't lose scared. That's repetition. Maybe you will spot this somewhere, but this is a clue. This is a clue. I will leave it down. I wonder when this will be solved. It's a clue that I just gave you. A clue for future reference. You know? So I've dropped some couple of videos though. I've done some videos, some long form videos explaining the pickable boxing. I don't even I have to even drop other videos because I'm not just only a boxer. I have other lives too. So if I was just only a boxer, I would be boxing right now. So, but I've done the other side of my life, which is boxing, keeping fit, being strong. This part of me is just me, a part of me, and that's it. So I dropped some videos too. I dropped a short this morning. You can check that out. Desire to stretch my back, bam, bam, bam. If you desire to. And after this, it will be here. I think I'll be doing live on Twitch. Maybe I would like to. Couple of places. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. Let me have some water. Why the hustle? Why the hustle? Keep on going. Keep on moving. Keep on going. You want to hear something interesting? Something that will interest you. Something amazing. Something that you will hear and We know, yes, we've arrived. Ha ha ha. That's really what you want to hear. Uh, so, well, I've told you about my how I began my boxing journey, even though boxing was not only my interest, I have other interests. I think if I could have gone pro with boxing, maybe that would have been when I was much, much, much earlier, younger. But for you to find a boxing gym, honestly, to be frank with you, there are lots of talent wasting here in Nigeria. I heard a popular politician once in Nigeria said that my home country, Nigeria, is a grave for fighters, a grave for talent. So this country, this nation will bury your talent, your God-given talent, that thing you are most gifted at, they will bury it. But I'm not letting that stop me because if you wait for the government to see you through, that means you will never get anything done. So I am leaving all that behind and I am pushing my destiny and doing my thing. So I will really love it if you are watching this, you like this, and you subscribe. Please, it will really mean a lot to me. Yeah, yeah. But if you don't desire to, well, you don't. But people that way will come through because I know my people are for me. I know them. They know me. People that are for me will definitely come through and push. And we push forward together. Chance. No more chance. Why do I need to stop when I can do whatever I want? Just push. YouTube have made it easy for all persons. You can be anything. Anything at all you want. So stop now. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe from tomorrow. After after we are done boxing, while we are still on, I'll just take some 15 minutes break to shower. Then I will, remove all this and I'll put on a proper clothing. So we can continue because then we can have you free and relax and discuss till infinity. But as of right now, I think that would be the best option and alternative. You know, remember, if you are coming here, you are not coming for something crazy. You know, you're not here to see something crazy. You are here to be a part of something meaningful, a part of life, a part of something uplifting, a part of putting smiles, supporting others. There's no room for haters, only positivity, no bad energy, not going the mind. So I'm really glad that we are all here. You know, I'm really glad. Thank you so much for joining. It really means a lot to me. It really does. But another thing that will mean more to me is that you subscribe. Please do. Please do. Sub. I will. I will appreciate that. I will appreciate that more and more and more. If you click, click. If you, yeah, it doesn't even take much to do. Remember, something that fascinates me is this. YouTube is free. Anyone can, you know, can be on YouTube. You can put out your content, and other social networks. Anyone can do it basically. You can just be there and you'll be doing your thing. People can come and watch. And you earn, you can start making money by the amount of people that follow or subscribe to you, and how frequent they watch your content and click the like and comment. Yeah. That means basically everyone in the world can make it. Like we can all be successful. But if we could just follow one another, subscribe to one another, watch one another's video, but man may decide, no, we subscribe to whomever we want. Yeah, we want to give this person. We want to give this person. We want to watch this person. We want to give everybody their time or that. So, yeah, you have to earn it. Okay. So that's what I'm doing now. I have to earn it. So, and I will earn it. Okay. I will earn it. So there's no going back. That's what I said. Because nothing is given. It's only earned. So for me to earn this, I have to go for it and take it myself. So there's no room for weakness. There's no room for weakness. There's no room for excuses. There's no room for that. Five. So what I'm aiming now is 1,500 subscribers. Fascinating, right? Yeah. So what I have currently is 1,251. Yeah, that's it. So what I'm seeing here is now for 1,251. They're giving me the target of 1,500. That will hit that. And one thing that I'm hitting at is 10,500 subscribers. Pow, pow, pow. Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. Panic not. There is always time for everything. And once you start, don't stop. Okay? Once you start, don't stop. Why should you stop then? Don't have to stop. Okay? So that's why I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm not giving up. Why? Why should I? When there's always room for growth. Yeah. So this is a message for, okay. We have already addressed that. No room for positivity, no room for negativity. So we won't pay any attention to that. Yeah. And that is it. That is it basically. You know? So yes. I don't know. No. Strong man, strong headed. That's yes. I don't know. Uh, my strength is my superpower. My strength is my superpower. That's a word by one TikToker, one guy that does some crazy strength things. Yeah, that's his words. So I'm borrowing his quote. My strength is my superpower. Yes, man. I tell you now. I don't tell you. Yes. So all things comes from God. Me? You will watch me for a brief moment of time, then you leave. Why? Yes, in my this thing, in my thumbnail, it's written that I'm the boogeyman. Yeah, that is reference to my boxing on my boxing part. And this part is another part of me that you don't see behind the boxing because I don't really interact with the camera. I never did. Yeah. So you are having it now, and you will have more. Okay. So fear not and worry not. So I am with you, and we are in this together. That is what it is. Hmm? You know, that is what it is basically. So I believe in one God. You know, don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. So don't stress. So mm, boo, boo. Interesting. So people go live. So in due time, like I've said before, we'll just be going live, speaking in this manner. We're going to do a lot more, like playing games. It's just that I don't have the necessary equipment as of now. You know, the like a better laptop that can carry this. We know all those things that we need, but it will come. It will come, man. You know. Uh-huh. I think that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I will after the box. I will shower. Then we can begin this. Okay. That's, I think that's the best scenario. But I will still try out this laptop because it will be very good that if we it will be very good if we stream. I know what to do. Don't worry. I'll try out some fine scenarios. You know, try out some fine scenarios to put some things in order and see what we can accomplish with what we have. You know, so no stress, no stress. No room for stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. Don't, don't, don't. Mm. I play this. How will it be? How will it be? Okay. I really thank you all for joining. Really do. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.